Alright boys, we are almost there. It's almost the start of the week. Currently we're on Sunday, correct? Tomorrow we're going to get the announcement for the stream if there is going to be a festival, which it's 99.9% guaranteed at this point. We have the global anniversary, the thing that I've been talking about for a good amount of time now. Remember, it's almost here. Today we're going to go over everything before it drops, give my last minute thoughts, what we're going to get, all that stuff, and talk about things that we had that were leaked that might be dropping during this festival time. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe. Let's jump straight into this, and let's talk about everything we got here today. So first things first, heading to the dev notes. This was actually a very small dev notes in comparison to what we usually get. Most of the stuff in here wasn't even that good. You had the free relic announcement, which was okay, pretty good. You had the announcement of the deer. You had the announcement of Coin Shop being changed and renewed, which was terrible. One of the worst changes. Still remove the race 1 ticket, big L. They also added this. So again, this was going to be added in March for global. Remember that for JP, it could be added this time, and then we see it on global. So again, first thing first, you will see this. And again, when we saw this originally, it made a lot of sense. You have Trader Melly, and then you probably will have like Bloody Liz or something like that. And that's why these two units are like that. So just remember, we had Liz leaked forever now. And I'll show you the leak in a second here. It was literally leaked as a light unit, which we all like suspected the next festival will be a light festival because you had the dark festival. It only makes sense. Let's hop over there real quick. So again, hopping over here, we have the leak here from 7DS Leaks. First thing I want to talk about before I go into Liz, this was recently leaked. Now this is obviously the Ludociel. I don't think it's gonna be a Ludociel festival again. We had Margaret. Okay, that was great. Wasn't as hyped as everybody wanted it to be. It was a great thing. Later down the line, got buffed. Remember that entire thing? The stream was amazing. Probably the best stream in NetMarble history. I loved every second of it, man. I was literally just laughing, dying laughing. But there's this, okay? So high chance, okay, possibly we do see a Ludociel unit down the line. Could be a featured unit or a free unit on the banner. Recently, they've really been like slowing down on the free units, or even the side units on banners. We haven't seen one since I think Gother, which was Hauser on that banner. I do believe. So that was that. This could be a side unit. Could very be well that. If not, it's just a unit that will come out later on, just like Sariel did. We could also see a Tarmiel in another version later on, but we'll see how they do that. This is probably the newest Ludociel in the story, which it could match up right now, or it could not. We'll see about that. Hopping over here though, this was the original leak that we had, and this is the entire thing we've been basing all of our info off. Just remember, this was leaked a very long time ago. This was leaked on 1/12. That was a while ago. So there is a chance, a small chance, they do actually change the festival unit. I doubt that right now. I will stand at that. It makes a lot of sense that Elizabeth is the festival unit. If you remember, we started with Lost Fame, we then went into Goddess Elizabeth. Now we started the new attribute, going from Trader Melly into Elizabeth. Makes a lot of sense, and that's where I'm going to stand at that. We have the dark unit, now we have the light unit. Makes also very much sense. Also, the people that like are saying there's no light attribute, you're making it up. It's literally in game. I can screenshot like a game screen and show it to you right here. It's in the game. It's in the top right corner. You can go check it yourself. I didn't Photoshop that. It literally exists in the game, so that's there. But again, with this, we got the new go through a costume already. That happened recently with the entire JP update, and then Global recently got it rather. Again, with the two attributes here, he also mentioned that they're inaccurate, which again, we knew that because it's like we already have a red latte. It doesn't make any sense. So we're going to see a new one. Also, Skadi ended up being a different attribute as well. But I do stand at the fact that Elizabeth of Blood, we still haven't gotten a release of her. And it would make sense that she's the first light unit. All of that does add up. Imagine we go into the Fez this week and we see Mael. Oh my god. Keep dreaming. But high chance, very high chance, this will still be the Fez unit. Again, like, don't think of this as Goddess Elizabeth. Think of it as like a DPS Elizabeth. I will stand at that being the case. Again, based off of the anime, if you've watched it, again, you already know this Goddess Elizabeth, or this Elizabeth rather, is very strong, okay, very brutal. So I'm going off of that. Again, the name is literally Elizabeth Blood. So just expect a pretty solid unit. And again, for everyone that hates Goddess Elizabeth with a passion, expect this to be very different. More of an attack-based character, not a support one. Again, Goddess Elizabeth is just stun and then revive and then protect and shield. Very annoying. So this one may be way better. But again, I wanted to put it out there that yes, it could change. It's been a month since this leak actually happened. If you were to go back to the Trader Melly leak, if you were to look at that, it's very different because we had that leak a week prior to getting the entire festival, right? Only a week. This one has been over, if you want to consider it. If the stream happens this week, the unit releases this week, it's been a month and 2 weeks. Let's go with that. It's been a month and 2 weeks if you want to consider it, which is a decent amount of time. A lot of things changed. Remember, we didn't also see Saria leaked, but I will stand in the fact that we're probably going to still get it. I'm going to put that disclaimer out there because a lot of people are going to be like, yo, it's not that. Maybe it's better. Again, for a lot of people that were saying, I'm going to skip Elizabeth, it's the first light unit. It's a high chance this is a very, very meta unit. You saw Trader Meliodas. It's a very, very strong unit. And I think that this is going to be the same way. That's just my 10 cents. Keep that in mind. One more thing that is has a very high chance of also releasing during this entire thing is, in fact, that we get the announcement for Ancient War. It could come during this update for JP, then later in March for us. I think that was when the date was like set to March or May. So again, it could not be announced in this stream in the next one, but I will put it out there that this could be announced. So again, it's not going to be announced. It could be announced. There you go. But again, I already read through this and I already talked about this entire thing, so I won't read through it again. But to give you a synopsis, it's practically like Faction War. You can pick a side between each one. You have Stigma side, Commandment side. We did the entire thing. You then go through stages. You then verse people, and then as you progress onwards, you do pick up a decent amount of stuff. If you place first, I believe, or like if you win against what you were going against, you do earn 30 gems. So this is, if it is a monthly system or something like that, this has a lot of potential to increase the gem count, and again, make it a little bit easier for your play style to make it through stuff. So this does seem to be pretty good. As I read through it again, a lot of the stuff was maybe work in progress, where they do have things to buff, things to change. Maybe the rewards are not finalized, maybe other stuff is not finalized. A lot of it did seem pretty cool when I read through it originally. And again, I think this was the rewards right here. If your team wins, you get 30 diamonds, 5 of the purple stones, and 3 SSR pendants. If you lose, though, you get 10 diamonds, which again is like a big L, 3 SR pendants. You can shove them. Very, very good reward. You have gear 5 stars, stones for 55, which is not bad. I mean, that's pretty good. But that is what it looked like. And I wanted to mention it, that this is what the entire thing was. Right now, though, we have no idea. And again, it did say it right here. Keep in mind that NetMarble is still working on this mode. It may change. So remember, this could at a later point, be optimized, be changed, be whatever. Who knows how much of a work in progress it was. Seemed like it was almost ready to go. So again, this may be announced during this Fez, and we get it in March for global, or later down the line they go and announce it. Remember, we're supposed to be getting a dev notes this month as well, which should be again this week, right before the stream, after the stream, around that time. That is usually when we get dev notes. You'll see that this month, and it'll be the same way as it always is. Yeah. Also, just remember, if you want to think about anything, if we go to the beta app also in September, Elizabeth was there, and a new Elizabeth. So they had this plan since September. Just remember that. Again, if it hasn't changed since September, this was the original Bloody Eliz that was planned, and it hasn't changed all the way up until January, now into February. High chance you're getting Elizabeth. So I want to put it out there also, because this was a plan, and this was a beta app planned unit in September. Again, most of the units didn't come through. A lot of them rather didn't come through. We're still ready on Grey Road. A lot of people in my comments were like talking about that. Yeah, Grey Road has just been forgotten. I'm sorry. But Elizabeth, she's been planned since September. If you want to put anything together from that entire thing, high chance, still Elizabeth. Deal with it, suffer if you want to, or be happy. Either one. I don't know which one you want to be. So yeah. With that being it, remember, global, we're getting Valentine's tonight. We're gonna get passionate and all of that. We'll talk about that in a separate video. Again, make sure you do not summon for it if you would like to save for Liz. I highly recommend you wait a day or two. Please just do that before you summon. Again, if you love Melascula to death and you need it, go for it. You are more than welcome to summon, and you can enjoy the summon and never let someone tell you it sucks. She is a good character. She is waifu. Go and enjoy with that. But again, if you are playing the game for meta, to enjoy, to whatever, you just want to see what's next, so you don't miss out on something big, just wait. Just wait a day or two, and you will get the entire announcement for the stream tomorrow night. Then you'll get the entire stream on Wednesday. So that's the best bet. If you would like to know, again, it's like Wednesday morning, so you can just sleep through on Tuesday, wake up on Wednesday. You'll be like, all right, bet it's a great Fez, and then save for that. So up to you. Thank you for watching. Peace out, enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next one.